Hello, Leo, and welcome to Fire Signs Tarot. I hope you guys are doing well today. Happy Sunday to you guys. If you are actually going to be looking at the Super Bowl, I decided that I will go live earlier because I don't want to cut into Super Bowl time. I don't watch sports. I might sound boring, but I'm just not a sports person. If I were to watch sports, maybe swimming, skating, or something like that will be it, or even basketball, but I've never been a football fan, so shame on me, right? So I just want to give a moment for all of my lovely Leos to get in here, y'all. Just to take a moment to say thank y'all for your patience, your loyalty, and support. I do post here periodically for you guys, but I'm the type of reader. I'm not just going to come and just put out messages, right? I like to bring genuine, authentic readings. So if you like what I do, and you want more readings like this as such, check me out on Air Reads Tarot. Over there, we do general love, money, and we do everything. Also, on El Reads Tarot, you are able to get a membership for like $2.99 a month, and you are able to get 2 free personal readings a month and tarot and chat. So without further ado, I'm going to hop into the read once the timer hits 3 minutes. All right, on the dot. And we're going to go ahead and rock with what's going on with Leo in the next 7 days. Okay. It's still early. I have not had my coffee, y'all, but listen, yeah. All right, let's go. So I'm excited to see what's going on. Make sure all of y'all hit that like button, share the channel, subscribe to it, turn the notification bell to all so that each time I go live, you can get notifications on the spot. But you know, with that being said, I will always leave each post up. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and see what's going on with Leo this week, next 7 days. For Leo, Spirit guides, what is it that they need to know for the next 7 days? Clear and concise messages for Leo. What is it that they need to know? Leo this week. So I see some kind of fresh new beginning that's coming in for you. It's like you're saying, I just never seen me having a new beginning. Some of y'all, it has been a while, but it's like you are getting an opportunity to have a clean slate. So your spiritual team is saying to take advantage of it, whether it be a job, a promotion, a chance to move, or even start a relationship. Listen, a clean slate is saying everything that's been like from the past that you thought was holding you back, mistakes, okay, fumbles, okay, trip ups. But it's like all of that is being wiped clean and you're having a new beginning. Some of you guys could have a record. I mean, some type of felony record. I'm just saying, like, this is real life here. Some of everybody do watch this channel. Your record could be getting expunged, but if not, I see you going in a new direction and it's going to be a healthy, fresh start ahead for you. That's a good way to start the new year because we're already still at the beginning of the year. Tell me more about Leo for the next 7 days. What's going on? Some of you guys could be on a healing journey, right? Some of you could decide you're going to become more spiritual than religious. You could be changing your spiritual views or your religious views this week. But if not, I see you vibrating at a higher level. And because you are vibrating at a higher level, now you are attracting more abundant opportunities. Okay, you could be healing your heart chakra as well. All right, take it as it resonates. Healing your mind. All right, tell me more about the next 7 days for Leo. I see teamwork coming in, and it could be a lot of you might be used to doing life alone, right? Whether it be in the home, on the home front, or at work. But I see somebody that wants to come in and collaborate with you. All right, I see someone wants to come in and help take up the slack. Now, you know, this might be a hint for you to say, I do need help, because help is available. Could be that you could be building a business with someone, okay, this week. But I see everybody is pitching in and doing their work this week. I don't know why that's there. That doesn't belong there. Remember, I just said something to you about a business, and it says made man. It's like you are meant to be a leader. You are meant to be self-made, a businessman, a businesswoman, and a leader. So it could be a lot of you are getting a new chance to open up your business. All right, a lot of you will not continue to work for others. That's just the way it is, Leo. You are meant to be the CEO of the company, the manager, the upper level management, the business owner. So your spiritual team is saying at this point in your life, it's very imperative that you be mindful of the decisions that you make, because going forward, the decisions that you make is going to make or break you, right? And you're already understanding that. So listen, with the fresh new start, just know that, listen, every moment and every action counts. All right. Tell me more. Tell me more about Leo in the next 7 days. What's going on? You are a diamond in the rough. All right. You are someone that is rare and one of a kind and hard to find. That could be why people want to be around you and work with you. Okay. And even under pressure, you might have gotten overlooked in the past, but your spiritual team is saying the ones that overlooked you are going to watch you turn into something great. Okay. So they didn't believe in you when you might have been locked up, when you were struggling, when you was homeless, or whenever you was a single mom, pregnant, or and abandoned. I'm just saying, I'm just giving y'all real life examples here, because this is real life over here, okay? I don't play by fire signs tarot, all right? So for the ones that turned their back on you while you were struggling, they're going to watch you come up and be someone that's very successful, all right? You were meant to be a curse breaker. Unfortunately, Leo, you had to go through those hard moments because you're being called to set examples for your lineages. You are being called to set examples for the people, for the children that's coming behind your children and their children. So it's like, unfortunately, you had to go through the moments of sadness and depression and brokenness, because you are the curse breaker. But because of that, you're going to come back and be better than ever before. I understand that being neglected, rejected, broken, homeless, whatever it may be, being different can feel hard. You know what I'm saying? But that's okay. Because the way you're going to bounce back, they're going to wish that they put some respect on your name from day one. All right. See, it says tree of life. You are the tree of life in your family. So you have infinite possibilities that's coming to you in the next 7 days. And I see you like connecting with the divine within you and all around you. Okay. So the divine is all around you. So listen, with the tree of life, and the infinite possibilities, baby, there's nothing that you can't make happen. Your spiritual team, your ancestors, your spirit guides, gods and goddesses, whomever you believe in, you talk to, they are there to support you. Some of you could be going through the dark night of the soul, and that's okay too. If we live long enough, we will all go through the dark night of the soul. So you could be looking back over your life and like saying, dang, I made those mistakes. I could have did this better. But now I'm to a point in my life where I realize that doesn't serve me no longer. I'm no longer interested in that. So it's like you could be like healing from past traumas in order to find your purpose. And you know what? Again, with you being the curse breaker of the family, I'm sure that most people that are the curse breakers, they've been through a lot of trauma. All right. But I see that you are being bounced back, because some of y'all feel like you've been stuck in certain patterns and you couldn't break free. And it's like you've been repeating the same cycle over and over again and looking for signs and synchronicities of a brighter day, right? But you're coming out of that. And I see you a true diamond. Baby, they can't find one like you every day. You are not a Cupid, zirconia. You are a true gem and a true jewel. A lot of you are glowing up. All right. You're no longer that man or that woman as they labeled you in the past. Okay. That loser, that setback. Okay. That whoever, we're not even going to go too farther into that. But the reason why you are a true gem or a true diamond is because you're learning how to practice self-love, right? So because you are loving yourself from the inside out and putting yourself first and speaking life over you, either through positive affirmations or the way you see yourself. A lot of you have looked in the mirror for so long and you didn't even realize how beautiful or handsome you are. And it's like all of a sudden you're going through an awakening and you're going to realize that your features are so beautiful. Or maybe you could be a little bit overweight, but yet you're learning how to embrace that, right? You could learn how to embrace your imperfections, and your imperfections is what make you beautiful and unique. It's like you're no longer dimming down for those that are around you. You're learning how to shine bright as a diamond, okay? You're the true diamond, and you are shining bright as a diamond. You've gotten a fresh start this week. Some of y'all could be getting new furniture as well, okay? So the last thing it says, you a generational curse breaker, Leo. I can't make it up. So let me tell you something. I am telling you that your latter shall be greater. All those dark moments that you had to go through, let me just use it from using myself for example. The depression, the anxiety, the suicide, the just hating myself. And I did not understand that one day I would bounce back, and everything that I thought I lost, God gave that back to me 100-fold. So I'm getting that you're going to be given beautiful ashes. So it's like you are a generational curse breaker. And it's like the past is behind you, and you're breaking all curses off of your family lineages. I can't make it up. I'm telling you. Okay. I'm being honest. This is for somebody, baby. All right. Some of y'all ain't there yet, but if you live long enough, things that don't make sense now could make sense in the future. But I see you in the Phoenix rising energy. A lot of you are in a new phase. You grown, okay? You changed your mind, and it says you are rising from ashes. And this card don't even belong in this deck of cards. So I just think that was just the overall message for you, Leo, this week. You have grown. You are in a new phase. The way you used to think and show up in life, that's so much different. You are changing your mind, rising from ashes. So the way people used to approach you, they're no longer going to be able to approach you that way. Like certain lingo or certain actions and things, you're no longer interested in that. Like you are not that person, baby. You are self-made. And unfortunately, a lot of you have had to do this by yourself. When you were struggling and you were down and out, a lot of people turned their back on you, but God used that because he knew that he was going to use that to make you come back as better than ever before. They're not going to have an opportunity to say, I did it for Leo. If it wouldn't have been for me, you wouldn't have this and you wouldn't have that. So those moments you're going through, that's just a part of God's plan. Okay. But you got to hold on. Let's get more into it. What else does Leo need to know for the next 7 days? Tell me about Leo for the next 7 days. A gift from life. So basically your spiritual team saying life offers you abundant proof of the universe's love every day. Angels will be sent to guide you and bring divine messages to help you navigate your journey, whether through spoken words or written. They will listen closely. No, you will listen closely, knowing each message is a sacred gift meant to strengthen your path in love and spirituality, says your spiritual team. What can be blocking you this week? I see you coming back better than ever before, baby. Whoever you were in the past, you're no longer that person. If you're not there yet and you working on it, that's what's going on. What could block you this week? Because some of y'all are in the process of getting that new start. Some of y'all are still going through those moments of like hardship and struggle, but you're coming out of it. So some of y'all could cry in the shower sometimes. Like you feel like you don't have nobody you can talk to, or it's like when you're in the shower or when you are alone, I see that a lot of you can break down, right? That's your time to just say, I can't talk to nobody else. I wouldn't even want for people to know I live this type of life, right? So it's like you're saying, I'm so ashamed of my mistakes. I'm so ashamed that I don't have certain things, right? But you cry when you're alone. Okay, that's for some of you due to embarrassment. Tell me more about Leo. Being too much again. Some of y'all have tried to be so much for others, and you have tried to show up to be accepted. And the more you have tried to show people love or be accepted, it's like you have been rejected. So it's like I see shame. See that? People, maybe you've been rejected because you don't look the way others look, or you don't have what others have. So it has caused you to walk in shame and guilt. But let me just bring back to your recollection what you about to be. Okay, remember the made man, the generational curse breaker, and the diamond in the rough? Baby, it's all just a season. So let them laugh at you. Let them make fun of you, because the ones that's laughing at you now, they're going to be crying later. Okay. And so a lot of you could, like at points in your life, you have had to walk around with your head hung low, walked around in shame and guilt. And some of y'all have avoided eye contact. If not, some of you, unfortunately, some of your children may have to go through this right now. It's like they are so ashamed. It's like going around people in society or being out in the public causes social anxiety, shame, and discomfort. All right. But don't worry about it. because that's just a season. So your spiritual team is saying some of y'all don't even sleep at night because you so busy in your mind just manifesting. It's like you're saying, I'm coming out of this. I am meant to break curses and cycle over my family's life. And so it's like when everybody else around you is sleeping, you're up manifesting like how to get out of certain things, how to change your mindset. So some of y'all could be like, on burnt out nap. You just take naps here and there, and you're so worried about where you're going next because you're saying, I'm not going to continue to struggle and be shameful of my past. So instead of like sleeping, I'm working in my sleep. I'm manifesting. I'm up scrolling, trying to figure out business ideas and ways to get these curses off me. But baby, guess what? That's about to be over. Give me some angel numbers for you. All right. Leo, you got a good read. Tell me more. Some of y'all could be seeing 777. I know I see this number a lot. So it's 777. It says, may all of your wishes come true. Remember, I just said to you, all the shame, the guilt, and all of that is about to be over, and you are about to have a fresh new start. It says, may all of your wishes come true. Leap, upward, brave, abundant is what this basically stands for. So the angels are applauding and congratulating you for success. Keep going and knowing that your dreams are coming true, Leo. Tell me more. Next 7 days. So it says victory is in sight with 2277. All right. So basically, this card means to continue to persevere because you have guardianship and angels all around you. And if you continue to persevere, there's a harvest that's coming to you. Okay. So your spiritual team is asking, have you recently applied for a new job, school, or loan? Okay. Let me bring back to your recollection about the fresh new start, because some of y'all are going back to school or getting a new job in the next 7 days. Okay. With this being here, it says, have you recently applied for a new job, school, or loan? These numbers represent good news, and they ask you to continue to persevere and not let your confidence waver in the next 7 days, Leo. Can't make it up. I like it. All right. So with that being said, the overall number for you is 3377. There are a lot of sevens here. It says lucky from heaven. All right. Prosperity, change, and spiritual awakening is what's significant. So the angels are full of joy, not only because they see you, the sacredness within your true self, but also because they agree with the path you have chosen. Remember, I said a fresh new start. They want you to know that you deserve happiness and allow the flows of divine ecstasy that comes within your sacred inheritance and the path you have chosen. All right. Some of y'all are actually just giving it all up. Some of y'all could relocate spontaneously, just turn off the lights and say, I'm out, I'm done. I need something totally different and opposite of what I'm doing right now. And you'll know when it's time. You know, we all are on a different time, a different journey, you know. So I'm not going to tell you just to do it like that. But for some of y'all, you're just saying, I'm out. All right. What's coming in love this week? Tell me about what's coming in for Leo in love. Next 7 days. Incompatible. Let me talk about the incompatibility. Tell me why incompatible is here. Could be that the fresh new start is coming because you're tired of dealing with people that you're incompatible with. So it says, this card says, we definitely have some differences in perspectives and priorities that could make a relationship challenging. Why? Because someone is saying, you know, it could have just been an experiment. So basically, you might be used to dealing with people that you're incompatible with, that like to just come along and experiment with you. Okay. But the new person, it says that a soulmate is what's coming in the when you get this clean slate. Okay. When you go through this change, a soulmate, it says, it feels like we've been together for lifetimes. Our connection is on a whole nother level. That's because you're used to dealing with people that don't want anything from you or with you. They only want to come in and experiment, and they know that you're not their person, but they'll take you for the time being. And it's like you're used to the people that give you mixed signals. So it's like they act like they love me. They act like they want to be here. So if they act like it, they must want to be here. But the new person is saying you are super hot. and together is what they see. So with the super hot card and the soulmate, that tells me you're leaving behind people that are giving you mixed signals and they only want to experiment and y'all are incompatible in the next 7 days. This person says, I think you're incredibly hot and I'm super attracted to you. And together, everything is better when we are together. And I see y'all moving in together at some point with this new person. It says, I can't get enough of you. Do you want to move in together? All right. Some of y'all meet people that don't have no kind of, how can I put it? They don't want to move in. They don't want to settle down. They don't want a family. It's like, we can live separately. You do you, I do me. You know what I'm saying? We do us. All right. We see each other when we see each other. But this new person saying, nope. I want to do life with you. Life is so much better when we are together. Okay, so right now, you know, having dealt with people like that, you could be feeling a little bit under pressure. But remember, you're about to get a fresh new start. Okay, could be in love and relationships. All right, what you are attracting, you're no longer attracted no more. So you could be feeling like time is running out and you're never going to meet your person. But your spirit, and yeah, you're feeling like it's too late for you. For some of you, you could be looking at your age. You could be thinking like, I'm not able to have children. You know, I'm not going to say what I want to say, but I'm just saying, some of y'all are saying, but I'm older now. Is love really there for me? And it was 22 minutes and 22 seconds on the clock. But what's coming in is a twin flame for you. You are closing out the cycles of meeting people that's been giving you mixed signals. Okay. You're not dealing with that no more. All right. Tell me more. Some of y'all have had to take care of people that had bad credit. Be honest. You could be the one that'll put somebody up, help them with their bills, do for their kids, and you know that you shouldn't even be doing that. You'll take them unemployed and don't have anything, but because you're about to be self-made and you're leveling up, your spiritual team is saying run from those types of people that you have to put up, the ones that you have to take care of. All right, that don't mean you know good. All right, what else do you need to know for the next 7 days? Some of y'all gonna have to learn how to play fake busy when you are around people that want to come in and use you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to stop making time for people that come in and know that they are not in your life for the right reason. And it's like, you might feel like you want to get you know, some attention may be better than none, but I just see you're saying you are moving past any chaos. You're moving past any types of conflicts in love. If it's not a good, healthy relationship, I just see you loving you and you are free. And that's when you meet your person, your soulmate. All right, this seems more about you in the next 7 days. Let's talk about the soulmate that's coming in the next 7 days. Tell me about the person that wants to move in with my lovely Leo. So this is somebody that's coming in the Hierophant energy. This is someone that's more like traditional. They'll want to court you, date you, most likely talk about settling down and building a family together. Because when somebody is traditional, like, social norms is very important in their education. So they'll want to show up in a way that's more acceptable to society. Okay, it could be like their family morals and values would be very significant. And they're coming in the Three of Pentacles energy as someone that want to grow the relationship and work with you. They're saying, I want to build with you, Leo. I see us collaborating. For some of you, you could do business with this person, but because you are a generational curse breaker, the person that's coming in with you will continue to help you on your path. So it's not like you are losing anything, because together y'all can build the world together. Anything that you and your new person can think of, y'all can have victory, success. All right. Your person too could be like someone that's business minded, but I just see there's nothing that you and your new person can't accomplish, because I see y'all being in harmony. And with the Two of Cups being here, this lets me know this is your person right here. This soulmate that's coming in. Okay. I always tell you, and y'all never gonna hear me stop talking about the importance of a friendship. Remember, when the Two of Cups come in, they already know what they want. They're not coming in to give you mixed signals. This is not a wham, bam, hit it, and thank you, ma'am type situation. This is someone that wants to grow with you, date you, court you, get to know you, and talk about settling down and getting married. And there's mutual respect for each other. And listen, I told you that For some of you, you feel like it's too late, but when this new person come in, there's going to be movement. There's going to be progress made. This is not a stalemate relationship. It could take off very quickly. It's like all of a sudden you have been meeting the wrong people, and when this new person comes in, they come in excited and they're ready to change the narrative of the relationship. All right, so it's like with these past people you've been dealing with that had hidden motives. That's not what's coming in, because you dealt with the high priestess in the reverse. You dealt with the one that made you broken promises or had hidden motives, superficial, confused, and didn't know what they wanted. But this new person is saying, I'm wise. Okay, listen, I'm coming in to offer you my cup of love. I'm ready to settle it down, and I want to make head over heart decisions. And making decisions for the long term, I mean the short term, is not what get this person excited. All right, they're going to always be thinking forward about the benefit of the relationship. What do we do next, and all that stuff. So anyway, you guys, I hope this helps. Zodiac signs are Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What else do I have here? Sagittarius, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And I didn't see any air sign, but that could be it, you guys. I hope this helps. Now I'm getting ready to roll on to Sagittarius. All right, bye, lovely Leo.